Here we are in time, in space, somewhere, sitting on a couch. The one and only Jake Sears is joining.
What up, man? How's it going, dude?
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Um, so what's up with this rabbit hole? The topic thing.
Ooh.
I do appreciate you coming by. I didn't realize we were gonna be
I know,
recording.
like, pretty
But
good.
it is kind of it is set up. I guess you caught me at the right time.
I mean, the spontaneity is key, right? I mean, fuck, dude. It's good. I'm glad to be here. Good to see you. This setup is pretty fucking tits, man.
A lot different than before.
Yeah, it's cool, dude. Good work. I mean, this is legit. Come a long ways from, just using your phone.
Yeah.
This is good stuff, man. Heck yeah. But yeah, anyways, so like this rabbit hole. Think about this, man. Like, I don't know if you like follow, like, you watch any news at all, like any headlines or anything like that.
A little bit, I guess.
Did you?
Will you shoot me that lighter?
No. Can I have one of your smokes?
Yeah. We're trained professionals
Yeah.
too, by the way.
Yeah, we're doing this.
Of age.
Of age.
This is a disclaimer.
Smoke this. Anyways, so I seen a thing a couple weeks ago, and I wish I'd actually fucking read the article, like, honestly, but I've seen other reports and I've read them, but they're talking about, like, by 2050, humans will be able to live hundreds of years.
Yeah, I believe it.
So, like, think of the implications of all that, man. Like, nobody would age, population would drop, because, like, that says nothing about fertility. How would that work? I mean, would we continue to produce and stuff? Like, would we be able to create new ideas? Would we, like, completely just consume everything? Like, there's so many different implications of that. Like, what if, like, you have your billionaires that completely rule the world like they still do now, right? Well, you have a set of billionaires that's like, fuck that, I'm going to dominate. Nobody's going to be able to reproduce. We're going to make them live, forever.
Yeah.
And then the other side that, like essentially would, like, farm people that could. You know what I mean? Would there be, like, two weird little dystopias, I guess is how to say that shit? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, how crazy would that be? Just think of the world when everybody's living to be 300 years old.
Yeah. Well, then what about all this robot shit?
Well, and I think that plays a big factor in it. I think they're kind of combining the genetic, our advancement and, like, understanding genetics, like things like CRISPR, where you can gene splice, you can identify certain functions of certain strands of DNA, and you could unplug and plug them in and stuff like that. You can manipulate DNA if you know exactly where it's at, but it's so long and crazy. Like, DNA mapping is incredibly hard, but that's where AI steps in. We can teach AI how to look for that shit, and we don't have to spend decades just to find a few strands of DNA that we can manipulate. I mean, right now we're doing pretty darn good. We can, you can go to the doctor and be like, look, me and my wife want to get pregnant. We want to have a blonde hair, blue eyed baby. And they could manipulate the DNA to
Yeah, that is very true.
where it would be way more likely that that would happen.
Yeah.
You know? So I think that's AI and advancement in medicine plus, the better understanding of DNA and genetics.
Yeah. Well, that made me think of something else too. Did you see that where there was a couple of funeral homes that got um, in too deep, so to speak, for so when some of the families would get the remains of their family members, it really wasn't ashes. It was
Mm.
like, you know what I'm saying?
That was in Colorado, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
There's like hundreds of bodies and like, ugh. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think it, like, I remember reading that, and I think their motivation wasn't as dark as what it sounds like. It was more of a, like, their equipment failed and it was a cost cutting measure. I don't know. I might be wrong on that, but either way, it's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much you paying a month in rent on the fucking bulldozer to bury those bodies?
Yeah, you're like you're the yeah, you're the opposite of that Kanye West "Heartless" song, or maybe you are. Uh, don't have the button for that one. Yeah. Anywho, but yeah, I mean,
Just
cloning.
think of that. Yeah,
Cloning.
well, that's banned worldwide, but I think there's an assumption amongst all of us that it's been tried and it's probably been done by somebody somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, supposedly it's banned worldwide.
Yeah.
Supposedly. But, like, that didn't stop anybody.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember exactly where it was at. If it was like Montana, I don't think it was South Dakota. I don't think it was Wyoming. It was somewhere by us, essentially, where they got in trouble for cloning an animal. I didn't know you could get in trouble for that.
In Idaho, probably. Sounds like an Idaho thing.
You heard it here first.
But yeah, you can't just go clone shit. I mean, you can clone plants, but
I mean, why would you want to like clone an animal though?
I don't know. See if you can. Like, what's that South Park episode? Scuzzlebutt, like in the first few episodes, where they bring like a elephant and a pig DNA. Remember that one? That's
Vaguely.
old.
Yeah, vaguely. I'm more of a Simpsons man myself.
I don't know. Me too. I love The Simpsons, but I love South Park too. That shit's ridiculous, and they're good writers. You know?
I to take it back into time, so to speak. I remember watching this movie when I was younger with one of my best friends. It was his birthday party, and Cool World. Do you remember that movie?
Vaguely.
With Brad Pitt and Kim Basinger was in it. And then there was like some they would like go into a different world, but there was like comics.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I vaguely remember.
That's how like well, like popped up or whatever, and then I was kind of like, oh shit, I don't really remember it, and then I kind of watched it. I did pass out. What I can say is that some of the characters that were drawn up, you know what I mean, in the cartoon aspect, dude, fucking gangster, man. I think Remember the scene of Who Framed Roger Rabbit when he comes up to the club and there's that big ass ape and he's got like the cigar in his mouth? I think he was in that Cool World.
Cool.
Yeah. When I was watching it, I was like,
Have you seen the new Godzilla -1 on Netflix?
No, huh?
You should watch it. It's super good.
Yeah.
They did a pretty good job, man. And they did it on like a small budget, and it's badass.
Will you toss an ashtray over here?
No. Oh, shit.
One that does, I don't know. Well, you know, I'm not much of a comic book type person or whatever, the Batman type stuff. Did you see the trailers for that Penguin series that's coming out?
Maybe.
I'm pretty
Who's
stoked.
playing him?
Oh, man.
Is it DeVito again?
No, it's not. But man. Yeah, I can't remember now. Son of a bitch. Either or. That's how this podcast goes all the time. Coming with the...
Let's look it up, too. We have the internet.
Yeah, touche. But yeah, it's kind of like a backstory, I guess, and like how he was kind of like with the mob and shit like that.
Yeah, I see that. This looks fun. Let's see.
I mean, in all honesty, Danny DeVito should be the one that's doing it, but...
I don't know, this guy looks like he could pull it off. What the fuck? I can't find his name. Oh, is it Colin Farrell?
Oh, yep, there you
Holy
go. I knew
shit.
it was like some sort of like famous...
Yeah, man. That's going to be pretty good. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's good.
It
What's
looks
that
pretty
going to be
slick.
on?
HBO Max.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're not sponsors of this podcast, but you can go ahead and put us on the lineup. I guarantee you will be raw and uncut. Too funny.
Oh, man. So what else we got? Got any like other crazy cool things?
I do. I heard something earlier today when I was gaming. Jessica's big into the TikTok. You know, I kind of run down a rabbit hole of it sometimes myself as well. Do you remember? I'm gonna go grab this real quick. Do you remember that show, Teen Mom?
Yeah. Okay. Sioux Falls gal. Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember that one that her name was Amber? I don't remember what fucking season it was on.
I don't know. I didn't like religiously watch it. I watched it like out of choice. I hated that show.
Yeah, same. Well, I mean, Jessica, you know, watched it a bunch, but you know, and then there was the Sioux Falls chick, and then well, anyway, there was this other gal that was on there. Anyway, so she just her fiance came up missing.
Oh shit.
I haven't seen him. Someone said they seen his vehicle in a lake. I think it was in like Oklahoma. The police have been looking for him, so it's like a real thing, I guess. Well, who knows anymore?
It's an active investigation.
Yeah. And then there was like a video of him at Walgreens.
Oh shit.
He was by himself. That's about the current news I got. The TMZ.
Did you see, I don't know, like, I'm sure it's just some silly fucking social media garbage, but I've seen a thing that, like, Kid Rock says he turned down or will not accept doing a tour with Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, whatever. It's not like Taylor Swift even wanted to do a show with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, get out
exactly.
of here. Like,
fucking fake news, bro.
She don't need you. Man, fuck, where was it? It was somewhere in Central Europe. I think Switzerland.
Okay.
She had a concert and it brought the local economy over $1 billion over the week. Like, dude. Like, really, Kid Rock? Like, you think you're going to hurt her feelings? Like, nice try, bro. I don't know if it's even real, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's probably some just bullshit made up garbage, but, like, are you trying to, it's, I don't know. It's dumb, but I thought it was fucking funny as hell.
Yeah, I did. There was another video going around that I seen. I don't know exactly when it came out, but I seen it this morning. It was of Taylor Swift.
Oh, and her booger?
Yeah. Oh my God, a human?
Yeah, that was my thought. Like, dude, she's human. She's got 80,000 people around her. It's fucking hot. She's running around.
Yeah.
She's performing to her best. Her nose might run, dude. You know what I mean?
What else was she gonna do with it?
She should have flicked it into the crowd.
Yeah.
Like some lucky fan would have got Tay-Tay's boogie.
Yeah. They could have sold it on eBay.
Went on the news real quick, like, hey, yo, who wants this? 30, starting bid, $32 million for Tay-Tay's boogie.
Yeah. I don't know. I still don't understand why. I don't know. It's just one of those things, I guess you'll never really know why they fucking hate on her so much.
I mean, whatever. You know, it's like, kind of goes back to that saying. They hate us because they ain't us. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to lie. I jammed that Karma song quite a bit. When Mabry.
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Her birthday party was pretty much consumed of.
I mean, I can't see a whole lot of negative about her. I mean, she's not out there promoting teen pregnancy and drinking and drugs. She's watching football games with, like, you know, world champion football team and shit.
And it's her boyfriend.
Yeah, I mean, what do you got on her? Like, do better if you're mad about it.
Yeah.
Like, see what you can do.
Are you mad because she doesn't have tattoos, maybe? Does she have tattoos?
No, she ain't got...
Ooh,
well, maybe,
that's a good question.
Maybe she has them underneath that dress. Maybe. Which, like...
Because Connor is my boyfriend.
It's probably tattooed.
Yeah. She probably has karma tattooed on her ass.
With like Kelsey's number on the other side. What is he, 88?
I'm not sure. 88.
I think. I don't know. 84 maybe? No, it's a tight end number. I think he's 88.
That's the one thing I never quite understood, I guess, about the numbering concept in football.
So it changed. They changed it. I don't know. Years back. I would say more than 5, but typically 0 through 18, well, 1 through 18 was a quarterback. And then 82 through 84 was wide receivers. Yeah. So they give you 2 outside in a slot. And then tight end was like 88, 86, and 87, I think.
Okay.
I might be a little off on this, but it was kind of designated that way. And then, like, linemen and shit were, like, the 20s, 30s, 40s. the backs are 50s. I, that's probably inaccurate, but it was made that way.
I gotcha.
I mean, that's not a thing anymore. I
Yeah.
mean, you're not going to see a quarterback with 80 on the back, but
Well, then it almost makes me wonder too. Like, is that the way the baseball shit is too?
no, not really. Well, kind of, sort of, no.
Well, I mean, this was obviously like years ago and shit like that. But I remember, like, you know what I mean, when you'd play like little league shit like that. We're like, oh, what's your number? Oh,
So,
I'm number whatever. And then it like really didn't matter unless someone else had your number. Almost
so,
like the fan, yo.
yeah, so I think, like, I don't know. Baseball, I don't think it's that way. I think rookies get the least say.
Mm,
Like, and typically rookies have the higher weird numbers, like 80s and stuff like that.
yeah.
And then you get to be a legit ball player. You can get your 7, your 13, your
Yeah.
21, 23, 44, 42. Well, 42 is retired, but
You got to put your time in, so to speak.
kind of.
Well, then I almost wonder, is hockey the same way?
I don't know. I don't know shit about hockey and their numbering system. I'm probably wrong on all the numbering system shit, but I feel like it is a thing.
I mean, for the people that are listening that do actually know.
I mean, there's pitchers that have the number 99,
Yeah.
Spencer Strider, I think, has 99. I think there's a 0. Maybe not. No, there's a 1. That's Albies. I mean, I don't know if anybody's got the 69, though.
Here, let's
search it.
I'm going to.
Which player has number 69?
Which player has number 69?
You forgot baseball.
So the first one was no NBA player. Okay. Oh. No. Why is number 69 banned in the NBA? No NBA player has ever worn the number 69, which is believed to be implicitly banned due to its sexual connotations. The NBA has never confirmed this. Dennis Rodman allegedly requested the number 69 when he joined the Dallas Mavericks, but was refused and instead wore 70. Huh. That's pretty interesting.
In hockey, Andrew Desjardins and Mel Engelstad are the only NHL players to wear 69. 6 players in the MLB, including Bronson Arroyo, AJ Cole, Alan Mills. Yankees made Alan Mills switch in 1990. In football, rulebook recommends that offensive players wear numbers 60 through 69 for the guard position. So, see, there is that numbering thing.
The guard position.
Yeah, shit, isn't Jason Kelsey 69? Or maybe not. Jared Allen and Keith Sims. Yeah, that's right, Jared Allen for the Vikings. He's a bad mamma jamma when he's healthy. That's funny.
Yeah, numbering.
Teehee.
Yeah.
We're mature as fuck.
Yeah. Man, he just got all kinds of cool information.
Yeah, I mean, y'all need to know. Trivia shit.
I still can't
Bring you some
believe that
money.
people listen to this.
Do they?
I love it. Yeah.
I'm kidding.
We got travelers all over. What kind of smokes are those?
Cheap ass.
Montego.
Montegos.
Huh.
They're super cheap.
They look Canadian.
I think
It says American made.
Carolina. I guess.
Carolina?
Oh yeah, Mebane, North Carolina. Nailed it.
Anywho.
What's up with Shaq, bro?
Still holding it pretty strong.
Not really, dude. His head's fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, he's been around the block, so to speak.
Doesn't look like he's been blocking a lot though.
Yeah, his head's gotten smaller.
Drink some water, Shaq.
Yeah.
I like how like part of his body's like sun bleached.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to know what we're talking about, it's about the cardboard cutout of Shaq that Stevie has for the record.
NBA 2K18.
Yeah, Legend Edition, dog. Has Shaq in a Lakers jersey wearing number 34, palming a basketball. He's definitely not as tall as Shaq really is.
I don't think so. There's no way, dude.
I don't know. I kind of want to know, though, how tall that is.
I want to say we measured at one time.
I don't know.
I think so. It was the time when Sean and, son of a gun, I can't remember right now.
Do you remember how tall it was?
Jake. It wasn't Jake. It was John. Was it John? I can't remember. Either or. They came over for the podcast.
Now I kind of want to know.
Yeah.
You should do a raffle, like guess Shaq's height.
And then you get the... I don't want to give away the cardboard cutout. That would suck.
A free kick in the ass.
A free Rochambeau. We got a raffle going on.
You should, though. That'd be great. Like a bet. Just a side bet. You can get a 6-pack of fucking Keystone Light, dog. And that's it.
That lady earlier, when I went to go get beer.
This already sounds great.
Yeah. Can I get a 15 Keystone? She's like, oh, we're totally sold out, but we got like the 8-packs.
Oh, I was
And
just
I'm
going to
like-
tell you about that. The 8-pack and 16ers.
Yeah,
for
them
fucking-
tall boys.
For $10, man.
Yeah, them
Yeah,
tall
dude.
boys.
Yeah, that's what I get at 2nd Street. I didn't notice they had them for the longest time. And I looked over and I'm like, what?
Goddamn tall boys.
Yeah, $10 for an 8-pack is pounders. Pounders. Is that what you call them in South Dakota too? Get some
just
pounders?
tall boys.
We call them pounders in South Dakota or Watertown. Because they're 16 ounces, right? So they're pounders. Get like 3-4 pounders, bud. We'll go hit up the lake.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
16 ounces is a pound.
Yeah. So we call them pounders. Yeah. Get some pounders. The pounders, I could get a 6-pack of pounders and a pack of smokes for like $12.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Like, because their beer was cheap as shit. The
Oh. Yeah.
6-pack of Bud Light pounders is like $6.
Mm.
They're cheap.
Yeah, we would get, well, I guess I would get those fucking, like...
Mike's Hard Lemonades. Yeah. Stevie's not a sponsor of Mike's Hard Lemonade by any affiliation, for the record. He just likes it.
Yeah. Makes me Jesus. I don't even remember the last time I drank a fucking Mike's Hard
God,
Lemonade.
dude, thinking about it gives me indigestion. It's like, ugh, like God, you got it, Tums, Andy. Holy shit! Like it does though. One time, super duper long time ago, went out on a boat at Alcova, and that's all they had. And goodness gracious, by the time I was getting off the boat, I had the absolute worst indigestion of my life.
Really?
It was like, dude, I couldn't function. Like, had to go to the marina and get like chocolate milk and Tums.
Damn.
It was gnarly. Gave me the worst headache.
Yeah, that fuck, dude. I think the last time, well, I don't know. I guess maybe not the last time I had Mike's Hard Lemonade. The first thing that comes to mind, Mike's Hard Lemonade, was this gravel road in Mitchell where like a bunch of like, I'm pretty sure Dagan was there too, but like we went to go like meet up with like some of these quote unquote cool kids.
Right. They're cool.
Fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Todd's
fucking,
cool.
Oh, dude.
Bunch of Todds.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Like, wait, what?
Like, what are we doing here right now? Number one, we're pulled over on the side of a gravel road. That's like, I don't know, 2-3 miles outside of fucking town. And there's legit. A line. Yeah, there's a line of cars.
Yeah. I mean, nothing's wrong.
Chucking the deuce, as the kids say, I guess.
God, there's a spot outside of Glen Rock that was badass I partied at. Can't remember what it's called. Oh, man. Moon Rocks.
Moon Rocks.
Yeah, dude, it's cool. It's like this little fucking area where it's like being on the moon. It's fucking nuts. And like a lot of partying went down there.
Yeah.
It was like a fire pit and shit. This is a long time ago, of course.
Speaking of fire pits, I seen some today. Those little cabins out at Edna's Kimball. Apparently they have fire pits out there, and $10 a night. I don't know if it was like a spam post.
Oh, I don't think so. You can't camp out there.
Well, they built little cabins.
Oh, yurts.
Or whatever.
The yurts out there, you're right. On the other side.
Something. Right? It's like a shed.
Yeah.
A well-constructed shed.
They put up a Murphy shed.
Yeah, like, essentially.
Yeah, like, hey, you guys want to crash in the Murphy shed tonight?
$10, baby. Yeah. Man, fuck these headphones.
Why? Mad?
No, well, they're like, it's different, like, without wearing a hat. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Wearing a hat.
Oh, gosh. You got to adjust them. Can't you adjust?
What, yeah, they're like all the way fucking. What did you think about the new Minnesota, new Minnesota Twins logo?
Oh, the City Connect?
Yeah.
It's okay. You know, a lot of those City Connects are kind of like, somebody said it and I can't get it out of my head, but a lot of them look like softball uniforms.
Yeah.
A lot of them do. Like, they really do. Like, their hat's cool. And I guess there's a story behind it. Like, they're changing their flag.
Yes.
State of Minnesota's changing their flag, so that hat and that uni kind of tied into that, apparently.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you look at that, yeah, fine, whatever. Like, there's a bunch of garbage ones. The Braves one is pretty cool. It's kind of a throwback, but it says the A, which is
Really?
kind of
I
lame.
haven't seen that one.
It's like the Hank Aaron 70s throwback. You know what I'm talking about. So the lowercase a is the uppercase one.
Oh, okay.
And it's blue and white with the red A. Red A. That one's alright. Let's see. What's weird is like the Red Sox, it's like blue and yellow. Like that is nothing to do with Boston.
Yeah.
But I think they're cool because I like those colors.
The Padres is pretty dope too.
Oh, their City Connect? Or their regular one?
Where did that drop out of there or what? Oh, word. Yeah, it's like pink and like teal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. All right. Dude, the one that's really badass that I like a lot is a Tampa Bay Rays one. Did you see that one? It has like the old school D-Ray, right? Like the color scheme, like the rainbow kind of get up, you know.
Oh, okay.
But like the uni's like graphite, and they have this little logo of a ray on a skateboard. So the whole uniform is like representing the skate culture in Tampa.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking sick, dude. It's way cool. I gotta show you this. It's pretty rad.
Man, this fucking thing that's in here is really pissing me off. Trash. Anyway, I was pretty impressed the other day. So I caught the Phillies. I don't remember who they were playing. But anyway, there was a dude in the outfield, and he was like mic'd up talking to the broadcasters when he was playing. That shit was pretty dope.
Oh yeah, I like when they mic up the players. Sometimes it's pretty funny. Like a lot of the times, it seems like they get a ball hit at them and shit. They're like, "Oh, gotta go."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, the dude on the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo's from Cheyenne, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah, dude. Oh, whoa. Holy moly. Chill out. But yeah, dude, he's from Cheyenne. He was shit. I want to say he's a first round pick. And he plays for the fucking Mets, man.
Yeah.
I hate the Mets, but
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. Like, if they play anybody, like, I root for him. And he walked off on us on, I think it was Mother's Day. We played the Mets, and he had a walk-off home run. Shit. With his mom in the crowd. You know, pretty dope.
That is badass.
He plays in New York, and he's from fucking Cheyenne, Wyoming. And his high school stats are out of control.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a hell of a ball player.
Yeah. The Mets.
Yeah, Nemo, dude. I'm telling you.
I was disappointed in a sense. I took a little gamble one day and got 1980s, if I remember correctly, wax packs.
Oh, cool.
The collection included Randy Johnson's rookie card and Ken Griffey Jr.'s rookie card.
Oh, damn.
So, like, when I seen that, and it was like 20-some bucks, you got 9 of them, I was like, oh, you know, it'll be cool just to open up cards again and, you know, da-da-da. I did get a couple, Kent Herback cards.
Yeah.
He was...
Salty about that World Series anyways.
He was a good ball player.
Yeah, he was.
And the only MVP player or card that I got out of it that was worth the shit was Daryl Strawberry.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I forgot about the straw man.
Me too. Until you, well, it reminded me when you said the Mets thing.
Okay. Dude, I got a lot of badass cards. I got a Kobe and AI rookie card. I have a Chipper Jones rookie card. I have a Maddox rookie card. I have a Nolan Ryan rookie card. I got a lot of fucking good cards.
Yeah.
A lot. Like, really good ones. But that doesn't say shit because baseball cards took a big dump, especially with I think it kind of was a ripple effect from the steroid era bullshit, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, which brings up another good conversation or topic, I guess. I can't remember where I heard it, but either or. If you hear, we are watching these professional ball players play at a completely different level.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear that they're doing like steroids or something like that. I mean, obviously there's going to be a big debate, but like, it's like, holy shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was mad about the Mark McGwire thing because I'm a huge Ken Griffey Jr. fan.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's like, oh, this cheating motherfucker. But he was rocking them, dude.
Oh, well, I mean, then talk about Bonds. I mean, it's a different story, too. They integrated Negro League stats into the Hall of Fame. So Josh Gibson's now the home run leader. I don't know if you knew that. And I think, like, the all-time hits leader. Either way. Anyways, but, like, the steroid era was nuts, man. Like, so they went on strike, and fucking the fans were like, no, screw you, baseball, you greedy little, whiny little babies wanting all this money. Then these boys come out and start, smashing homers. Canseco and McGwire to begin with. And then a couple of years later, you have people named like Brady Anderson hitting 54 home runs. Like, what? Like, who is that guy? And you have Richie Sexson hitting 60, Luis Gonzalez hitting 64 or something like that. And then Bonds, of course, the single season record. Well, baseball won back the fans with the home run chase. The ball players, they started juicing, and baseball turned the blind eye 100%. And because it's bringing in the money, and then they got called out. Y'all's fucking players are juicing. So, in my opinion, the biggest advantage to the juicing era are the pitchers. Like Roger Clemens, dude. Like coming in at 40 fucking years old or however old he was, I can't remember. Old, dude. And winning like Cy Youngs or like just blowing people away, man. And steroids, like they get this rap, and like the big thing about steroids is recovery time. These guys play 162 regular season games. They take a little bit of time in the off season, in the winter, a little bit, but they're probably like 10 out of 12 months of their entire life is baseball.
Yeah.
Every day. And you have to recover. You're chasing big contracts. That kind of stuff helps. And then what's like not really talked about, like in my opinion, is it's not steroids, it's HGH. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing that like suspect Bonds was taking, because at Bond's age, like, when you work out, yeah, your body can grow a little bit, right? Bonds was a twig with the Pirates. By the time he was smashing home run records, he was a freaking monster, dude. His shoe size grew, his hat size grew, his ears grew, and his nose grew. Which ears and nose grow, like, those are the only two parts of your body that never stop growing. Just so you know. So if you got a big nose now, just wait 10 years and you can really appreciate your decade ago nose. Anyways, but his body, his neck size, his head size, his shoe size, everything grew so much. And, he never really got caught per se, but he was part of the Balco thing. He was named in that. And I think, like, dude, he was rich as heck, dude. He had the connect. And if you've ever heard, like, shoot, who is it? Sylvester Stallone, I think, talks about HGH. He's like, hell yeah, I'd take it every day, man. It's like, I'm however old he is now. I don't know, 70? Something like that.
Shit, he's got to be older than that.
But he's like, dude, I feel like a 38-year-old. Like, my body's in shape. I wake up and I feel great. Like, that ties back in that first thing we're talking about. Like, live 300 years or 200 years. Where, like, the biggest threat to you is a virus or an accident. Yeah. Old age is not a factor.
Yeah, I mean, that's very true.
But, like, you go back to all that steroid talk and stuff, like, it was a devious plan by baseball. I mean, again, they turned their blind eye to it. A lot of these really hard-working players that didn't cheat really they got screwed.
Yeah.
You got Palmeiro, you got McGuire, you got Sosa, you got Bonds, you have Clemens, you have... I mean, those are the top names, right? I mean, A-Rod. That's probably the biggest one. He got busted 3 times in band. Manny Ramirez. That's another one. Like, the Manny Ramirez, dude. If roids weren't, like, even, like, I don't know. You look at his numbers, holy smokes, man. That dude was a monster for a good stretch. Clearly juicing. Like, because he was nothing for a minute. Like Sosa, when he was with the White Sox, the most home runs he ever hit was 8 home runs. That's it. He went to the Cubbies, and then, like, next thing you know, he's having a home run chase with McGuire. Brady Anderson, again.
And now he's bleached.
Albert Bell.
Oh, fuck. I haven't heard that dude's name.
Yeah, dude, there's so many of those dudes. Like, they went from being scrubs to, that's the thing they say about taking the juice, right? The competitive advantage always goes to the pitcher as a batter, no matter what. It's so hard to hit a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. And 90's low nowadays. But there's nothing anybody on this block could do. I guarantee it.
Well, you reminded me of something. The other day, who knows if it's true or false, read it on the internet, so you know how that goes. But when Charlie Sheen was playing the role of Wild Thing, apparently he was on supplements, but he wasn't pitching at the 99.
Oh, no. There's no way.
But it was 80 mile and it was like 80 to whatever.
It's still good.
Yeah. They just, yeah.
When I was playing baseball as a little kid, in high school, I think I was 16, they had the radar gun at the mall. I don't know how accurate it is, but I hit 82.
Like
I hit 82 on that. And that's when I was playing a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, I guess it comes down to like muscle memory too. If you keep
Well, again,
doing it,
mechanics, dude, and like I was a little dude, but I had a rocket of an arm. Like I could smoke. Like once I got my control dialed in, I was pretty hard to hit.
yeah, yeah. I tried doing the pitching thing.
That's where I pitched one game out of an emergency role. Like, all right, let's try it. And like my first game I ever pitched, I pitched the whole game.
Yeah,
I gave up like one hit and walked like 4 or whatever, but I struck out 9 like in a 5 inning game.
dude,
In
that's
Little
fucking
League,
pretty-
they're like, all
that's
right, you're going to pitch from now on. Like,
hell yeah.
that's what I became as a pitcher, but fuck, dude, not anymore. My arm is shredded.
Yeah. Yeah. When I tried it, I tried a couple times and I just couldn't get it over the plate. I guess.
Once I got
But
once I got it dialed in, because like you just got to repeat the same motion over and over and understand. Look, these are little league hitters. Do you think you could hit your own stuff? If you can say no, go up there and just pitch to yourself. Is kind of what I told myself. Like I couldn't hit this. Could I hit this? Maybe, but like you know what? Let's try this.
Yeah.
It's not like I had an arsenal of pitches. I just threw fastballs.
You were coming with a gumball.
Fastballs and a couple changeups,
Yeah.
and like I don't know, a 2-seamer, a 4-seamer, and a changeup. That's all I threw. This shit's fun. Back when I was young, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It was really fun hitting those batting cages.
I know. I was telling Matt and John about that today. It's like, yeah, dude, it's great. Like, I kind of was thinking about that again. Like, in the middle of January when there's no baseball and the wind's ripping, it's like 20 below. You're like, hell yeah, let's go hit up the batting cage.
I wonder if they'd be, well, I mean, shoot, who knows? I mean, just kind of do it. Oh, man, burping too much right now. It's kind of...
It's laced.
It is, with GHB.
Isn't that a band?
I wonder, well, I guess it probably wouldn't look good. Come in there with a cooler.
Just bring in a fucking Gatorade bottle.
We're here to hit some balls.
Just bring in a Gatorade bottle. Like,
You know, I've been wondering. So when we were, there, remember when we were walking and he's just like, well, you guys are old enough, not to like hit it at each other. I guess potentially
that's kind of what we did.
Yeah.
I mean, you're pitching. We're pitching to each other.
Yeah.
That's what the L screen's for. We used it correctly. Although you almost killed me that one time. Whoa! Like,
I'm not gonna. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny.
you plead the fifth.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, you need a good topic here in about 2 minutes or 1 minute.
Mm-hmm. When you hit that one ball, and it just went like, boom, and I looked up, and it was like, it was there. Oh, yeah, that one, too. That was pretty nuts.
That ball is gone.
Yeah, and it just, like, stuck up in the net. Oh, man. What a day, what a day. Can't believe I've been recording for almost an hour now. That's pretty bad to the bone. Got the new setup here. We're going to go through the buttons here real quick. Kicking back. I'm not sure. I believe it's still Thursday. It might be Friday. Just depends upon.
Well, hang out right here for a second. Are you the only one inside?
Hey, listen, I don't answer questions, and I'm going to need y'all to get the fuck off my property.
No, sir. Sir, I need you to come back over here now.
top hits, sucker.
Be disappointed.
Yeah. There may be some fucks thrown around. You never know.
Love children to listen to this.
Yeah. Podcast off.
Yeah, that's what
I want to listen to the podcast. Drinking and talking bullshit.
Appreciate it, Josh, Stevie.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love the music. Three-wheel bicycle, baby. I love it.
Hey, we're 10410, and you're listening to Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast.
I've got a mug full of gold coffee, 3 cigarettes, a pistol, and a mask.
What? Cha-cha-cheetah. Free-wheel bicycle.
Ow. Fucking clown.
There we go. We're back.
Oh, we're back?
We are back.
You got a heater on you, bro?
Huh?
You got a heater?
Oh, this?
A smoke? Never heard it called a heater? Man, you call yourself a Midwesterner.
Square. Circle, I've heard of that.
Heaters, pounders, squares, yeah.
Heater, like a fucking gun.
No, this is a
got
heat-
that, got that,
This is a heater.
got that heater on me. Oh, man, my neck is fucking killing me. Steroids. Hulk Hogan.
Arnold.
Yeah.
He talks about it. Have you watched that doc on Netflix? Dude, that made me a huge Arnold fan. He's really smart, dude.
Yeah, it's...
He didn't get the
Yeah.
credit. He plays a big dumb jock.
Yeah.
Or people portray him as that. He's actually pretty
And-
deep and smart and, like, very analytical.
Yeah, and the whole fact that, quote unquote, like, he can't talk right or whatever, you know what I mean? I think that's where he got, like, that whole, you know, people thought he was, like, dumb and stuff. Just a big dumb jock.
The Austrian accent.
Yeah. I mean, come on. That dude could destroy you.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a damn gorilla.
Arnold's a bomb, dude. I gotta find this. I have this, like...
I seen Hulk Hogan.
That clip on that documentary where he's talking about being cast as a Terminator, and they're like, OJ was the
Oh,
other
yeah.
option, and he's like, yeah, and they said like they couldn't cast OJ because they had a hard time casting OJ because it's hard to cast him as a killer. He's like, haha, yeah. Dude, that was so funny. I don't even know if that's even true, but like, if it's not, like, what a good joke.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Arnold.
I know, man. Like, he was raised by, like, God, pretty much the Nazi version of an Austrian. Like a really mean World War I vet. Like, they came back from the war really pissed off and burnt by, you know, the world. And, like, yeah, he got abused quite a bit and shit. And, like, his brother was bigger than him. And he just, like, decided, I'm going to become a big badass.
Mm.
And he did.
And he was in that Batman movie.
This is Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
He played some fucking silly shit. There's no denying that.
Man, I can't remember what that one movie was was Commando.
Oh, that one's good though.
Yeah, if it is it
Commando's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
there was like a
Predator's
safe,
good too.
safe with like a bunch of guns and shit
Yeah,
in there.
dude. The first Predator was pretty
Yeah.
sick. The Terminator 1 and 2 is, God. I don't know which one I like more. I think I'd pick 1. That one's pretty rad, man. It's one of my top 10 of all time. Terminator 1, definitely.
I mean, he was riding the motorcycle.
Oh, man. And he, like, walks in that club just... just like, God damn, dude. And, like, everybody's, like, running everywhere, and he's, like, just a badass, dude. Runs that car in the building. I'll be back.
Yeah, and now we're kind of closing in on that. Robots.
Yeah, back to AI. Fucking robots, dude. I mean, what do you do with robots? So they're taking their jobs, which, yeah, they're taking your job. But you know what? Do you want to go work at a factory for 12 hours a day for $20 an hour? That sounds like a pretty good deal right now, but it really isn't.
Yeah.
And that makes the price of those goods like way higher, right? If you were to pay your factory workers a fair wage, imagine the price of those goods. So, yeah, robots are going to make your shit. But what does that leave us? That's another rabbit hole to go down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's the only alternative. We've done the imperialism thing for a long time. Factories and other places and shit like that. Outsourced to China and such, you know. Now we want to move out of that. They're kicking us out at the same time. We're checking out Vietnam and the Philippines and other places like that. But, like, when does that shit end? You know?
Yeah.
Like, talk about bringing jobs back here. It's like, dude, you got to pay your workers so much. Because nobody's going to be able to afford shit here.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
That's why you need to be good allies with Mexico. Just saying.
yeah.
Right next door.
Yeah. What about Canada?
Canada, like, relies on us a lot. They really do. And we function pretty well together. 80% of Canada's population lives within 100 miles of the U.S. border. So that tells you a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of just an extension. So, yeah, it's just kind of a more of a socialist-driven version of the United States.
You know, this is no bullshit. So, you just fucking brought back, maybe it's like a core memory, even though I wasn't that young. Socialism. So, when I was in prison, Mike Durfee, they had the biggest library, right? And one of the books, because, like, I would go and, like, fucking seek out just different shit, you know what I mean? But one was on fucking socialism.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I fucking, I got through maybe like 5 pages of it, and I'm like, yep, I'm good.
Oh.
Okay, next.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I thought you read the thing.
No, I tried to because, I don't know, the word is just kind of like.
Yeah, the wording's really bland. You got to kind of, like, understand that's how a lot of political articles and books and shit, they're not entertaining. It's all.
I mean, I guess the word socialism in general was just entertaining.
Right.
So
Well,
that's why I was like,
what's your take on that? I mean,
I don't know, because I don't really.
it's a concept, kind of.
I'm a black and white guy. I'm a yin and a yang type fella.
Yeah. So socialism puts a lot of shit in the hands of the government, like your healthcare and da 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 da. Like, That's why everybody touts Canada, like free healthcare. Like, sure, but you get taxed.
Yeah.
You pay your taxes, you get taxed out the ass. But you do it in an understanding, theoretically, that you're helping your neighbor. It's a virtue.
Yeah. You're common man. So
Yeah, a virtue. It's virtuous.
Man, woman.
That's the
whatever,
theory, right? And also, like, I think the Canadian economy kind of operates like the public gets to vote a little bit on how the economy's driven. I think, or the government decides that.
Is that like the housing authority?
It's weird. It's different, but like it's all different. It's just more of a like a government provided services, more of that, but a lot more taxes. This is what it like the easiest way to boil it down to. Like here, like government assistance it exists, but it's not handed out and readily available unless you qualify in these instances, you know. We pay our taxes and we get pissed because we're, you know, paying taxes for people that don't want to work and milk unemployment. Which, yeah, that's a valid argument. Yeah. I mean, I'm not knocking that. But again, that goes back to the thought of being virtuous. Like over there, they're like, well, fuck, yeah, I'm working and providing money. This person can't work. So they're able to live and eat and get health care. Just different. I don't know. It's weird. Like, it's probably the most basic way to put it.
Yeah.
It's like borderline communism. Like, it's not. But people get kind of freaked out by socialism and associate it with communism. And it's not. It really isn't. They think it's the beginning of it, but it's not. Like, we have socialist parts of our government, like food stamps and programs like that. Food stamps, Section 8, stuff like that.
So that's socialism?
Those are forms of socialism. It's government assistance. We pay taxes so the government can help us. I mean, it's a socialistic capitalist economy. It's all fucked up, but uh-oh. Headphones fucking you up?
It's like they're stuck on my ears too much a little bit.
Anyway, that's some boring ass shit, dude.
Well, we could talk about Scientology.
Oof.
You want to talk about
I don't know much about that, do you?
Okay. So going back to the reading books thing and how I would, you know, this is kind of interesting, or this, that, the other. Well, they had like the whole, I don't even know, would it be called an encyclopedia of what the Scientology, I don't know, but there's no way I did not get through all of that shit, but what the fuck, dude?
I don't know a whole lot about it. Isn't it something to do with the mothership and da da?
Yeah, and then but like you know how like remember like the Encyclopedia Britannica,
right?
So like there was like different little ones and everything, and
okay,
but I don't know. It was another one of those where like I got like through a couple pages and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, next.
Again, those like ideology and political books are really hard to get into. You got to be like have a motivation to power through that.
Yeah.
Like for a class, I had to read Machiavelli's The Prince.
Oh, okay.
But like, I was going to spring break like on spring break going to Oregon to see my brother. So I just fucking threw that book on tape during the 13-hour drive there.
Yeah.
And listen to that. Man, like, it's a different language. It's old. It's really old. Like, shoot, I think it's like 1500s or something. I think something. But it's once you get the rhythm of what they're talking about with this different wording and structure of their sentences and meanings of different words that you and I are used to, it becomes really badass. Like, yeah.
Well,
Super interesting, man.
Well, apparently that was incorporated with that album of Tupac's, how he faked his own death.
I don't think, no, Machiavelli didn't do that. That's, Niccolo Machiavelli was the author. Like, he wrote pretty much like, they give him credit for writing the handbook for politics and how to become a politician and know your enemy and understand, like, sometimes you got to be brutal, but don't be so brutal you lose trust. You know, like, it talks about like tactics of how to be a politician. Look for traps. You know, if you're thinking about setting traps, understand there's traps that are set for you too. Anticipate your enemy's next moves. Like, it's pretty much like a blueprint for politics and kind of like a lot of military training. There's an Iraqi general that handed that book out to all of his platoon, I guess is what you call it.
Mm.
And they would read a page from that every day, or a section every day. And that's how they would, like, understand how they're going into battle. Like, it's pretty crazy, like, how, shoot, man, that's over 500 years old. That's nuts, dude. And the writings, like, the impact they still have. I think it's the 1500s. I'll look it up.
Well, I just remember when Tupac came out with that Machiavelli album.
Right, he did get influence from that.
But like the biggest thing was because he faked his own death. And that's, I don't know, one of those theories.
16th century. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, publication date 1532. Damn. Yeah, you want to talk about some cool shit again. Like, if you like getting deep into that kind of stuff, dude, that's good. I started listening to Sun Tzu, The Art of War. You ever check anything out about that?
To be honest with you, I did not that whole entire book, but I did read some.
So I only got a little bit into it. I did the audio version. And it was like a numbered list. Is the whole book like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's lists of each little section. Okay. Yeah. All right.
I don't know if you would call it like a passage, like each section's like a passage, maybe.
Kind of sounds like a template. You know what I mean? More than, I don't know if that's the right word too, but like an outline.
It's It's the art of war.
But there's some interesting stuff, the little bit I heard of it.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't remember a lot of it.
I probably couldn't tell you anything. This is a couple days ago.
I just remember
in
there
traffic.
Was like, yeah, traffic. I just remember there was one, and I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's something on the lines of if you're on the top of the hill and like your enemy is on the bottom, you're more likely to win because
Oh yeah,
you're on top.
you're right, dude. Yeah, that is one I heard. That was one of the first like 4.
Yeah, I
4 or
can't.
5.
That
Yeah,
was
you're
like
right.
that was like the only thing. That I
Yeah,
took out
it's
of
talking about the
fucking-
higher ground.
Yeah.
I have the higher ground, Anakin.
Yeah.
You're just warning him, man. You're about to lose all your arms and
Yeah.
legs, dog.
Pulling all this shit out of the ass, fucking at what? Like 11 o'clock at night on a Thursday. Woo. Man.
I don't work tomorrow, so that's not bad.
Shit, yeah. I got to, but later in the day, burger shop stories. Do you want to hear a burger shop story? I'd like to throw them
You're
on
gonna
the
make
podcast.
me hungry.
No, I guess it's more of the lines of, so I like rocking. Shout out to 10 for 10. Joey gifted me one of their hats, right? So I rock it. And this gal, her and her boyfriend, husband, I guess, I don't really know what their relationship is. But yeah, she goes, I really like your hat. And I was like, oh, thanks. Da 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 da. It's my buddy, 10 for 10. Like a grudge band, kind of like Nirvana type stuff. Oh, cool. So anyway, I go back to my phone and someone called me. And it's fucking Joey from 10 for 10. Yeah, dude. And then I'm like, wow, what the fuck? Yeah. And then later, when I went and they cashed out and everything, and the lady goes, oh, hey, I was just curious. Sorry, I apologize, but what was the name of your friend's band? I'm like, 10 for 10. I'm like, it's really crazy. And then I don't know. That was pretty nuts, dude.
Man, my mom and my brother Josh, they had this thing, just a landline thing.
Yeah.
And it's happened more than once to him. Shoot, I want to say 3-4 times at least. They'd go to pick up the phone to call each other, and they'd be on the other line, like dialing the number.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, they'd pick up the same, one of them would call and before it even rang, picked up the number, beep boop, beep boop, boop, beep boop. Hello, oh, what the hell,
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't even know what would you call that?
Vibing, dog.
I don't.
Because it's not ESP. It's not I don't know. Some kind of intuition, possibly. Subconscious intuition.
I don't know.
Influence.
How do you feel about time traveling?
I'm ready. Can we go backwards a little bit? Anyways, I don't know. That's a loaded question. What do you mean? What do I feel about it? Do you think I think it's impossible or possible or not?
Well, I don't know. Do you? I have this feeling that we talked about this one time before. If you could time travel, would you?
I don't know. Probably not.
It's like a weird deja
No, because
vu. I think we have talked
I have kids, man.
Yeah.
I'd be leaving my kids behind.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. If I didn't have that in my life, I would definitely consider it. And what time I'd go to? Shit, I don't know.
Okay,
Probably where it'd be kind of modern. where like the struggle to survive wasn't like life or death. I mean, that sounds attractive to some, you know what I mean? Like, but no thanks. I don't want to go to like the Jurassic or, Cretaceous or Precambrian and
the prehistoric times.
yeah, no thanks. You die immediately. I mean, maybe not, but like you would have very little resources. I mean, you'd have knowledge. Maybe you could figure it out, but it'd be really tough. Yeah, I'd probably be a little bit modern.
But I guess here's another thing,
80s,
too.
maybe?
So, like, well, obviously, none of us have time traveled. I have heard, though, so let's say when you go into another room and you're like, oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here.
Oh,
You
yeah.
time traveled or
Dude,
something.
I know what you're talking about.
But I wonder.
Have you done that in your car? I've done that a lot. Like, driving across town, and, like, you pull into the parking spot, you're like, wait, what? Like, I don't remember anything that just happened.
Yeah.
And you're, like, looking in your mirror, like, is there a ball of flames of all these wrecks I caused? Like, did I kill everybody? Like, what's happening?
Well, I wonder, like, so if, one would time travel, like, are you dumber when you go back in time? Or are you smarter when you go forward? I don't know.
So,
it's like you were saying, it's a loaded question.
So, I think this may sound a little nerdy as fuck, but, like, all the theories of time travel I've heard is pretty linear. So in theory, like, think of time travel as a weapon. Like, you know what? I'm going to kill your family, but not kill you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you up in this pod in space. You're going to fucking go the light speed there and back. And then while you're going light speed, you're staying the same age while Earth is cooking along and aging. You come back, a couple seconds older, but Earth would have, like, aged 50 years. Like, for example, I mean.
Yeah, longitude and latitude.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of a linear thing when they talk about it. It's not that you can go backwards. It's just that you can I don't know if you call it even taking advantage of time. What would you call that? I mean,
I don't know. We could ask Michael J. Fox.
That's a shaky subject. Oh, shit.
Anyway.
Well, fuck, what do you think?
My fucking neck hurts and I want to stand up.
Stand up, man. Stand up for your right. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Let's see what we got on there.
Well, hang out right here for a second. Are you the only one inside?
Hey, listen, I don't answer questions, and I'm gonna need y'all to get the fuck off my property.
No, sir. Sir, I need you to come back over here now.
Oh, yeah, that's right, baby. Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast. Man, we packed that with a bunch of, we had some sports talk.
There's some meaty shit in there, dude.
Yeah.
All your little kind of
The wonderful
rabbit holes you
shout
can
out.
take down. Some mind food.
Hey, this is Del Burback. You're
Kids. There we go. I think this is an instrumental. That's right. We just jam-packed that with sports,
sci-fi,
yeah, time travel.
art and literature.
Ooh, that's right.
Hit those current events. Kind of hit everything on the head, man.
Dude, that
Kinda knocked it out. What?
you know that's so yeah.
Just killing it over here. Anybody needs to know. He's killing it.
I don't know. I'm kind of over trying to consistently put everything out each week. Dude. This has been an hour and a half. All of these podcasts are amazing, but you haven't been here in a while. We haven't recorded anything. Did you hear that pop in your?
I did.
I wonder what the fuck that's from. It's been happening past couple times.
Your air conditioner kicked on.
Ooh, good call.
Or
Electric
something,
shit.
Yeah.
But
Electric. Allergic.
yeah, I'm allergic to Delta 69.
Testing positive for TSC.
Yeah. Oh shit. Either or. Yeah, fucking.
But yeah, it's been a long time. Well over a year. Way over a year.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's cool not to be like I like the live shit, but there's way less pressure. Just sitting behind a mic.
Yeah.
Just kind of chill out.
Yeah. And, another really cool thing that, it just depends. You know what I mean? Whatever weeks or fucking whatever. But we'll do live phone calls. And obviously it's live because they're recording it, but, it's just cool. It's fucking cool, man. Don't get me wrong. I do love doing the live stuff. Oh, yeah, and tomorrow we're doing a live event, which is going to be badass. Super stoked for that. Art's going to be coming by remote, and he's with Delgado Entertainment. It's going to be, it's going to be really cool. You should come on to that, man. For real.
What time?
June 28th.
What day is that?
It is, I believe it's on a Saturday.
I work till 8 probably.
But either or. But yeah. So that's going to be the next live event, I guess. But yeah, I really do enjoy just sitting around and, recording just audio. I mean, it is live.
I mean, look at it. We're at 100 or an hour and 28 minutes.
Yeah.
Look at that. Just full of content. Just juicy, delicious brain food is what it is. It's brain food.
And
feed your brain, man.
You know what's really cool is like people that are like driving across the country listen to this stuff. I mean, obviously. Oh yeah, they do, man. It's fucking awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you. I don't have the applause sound button on here, so I'm going to do it manually. That's right.
We'll give you the manual clap.
Yeah. But yeah.
Can I button another heater? Dude, I'm sorry. I just have like one.
You're good. You're good. But yeah. Super rad. Super rad.
I'm a turd. Anyways.
I don't even know.
What kind of, what do you think of the gravel pit argument in Casper? You followed that at all for a local topic?
I signed the petition.
For what? To let them do it?
No, not do it.
You fucking.
Don't be fucking doing that. Don't be fucking up Mother Nature.
What are you going to do? I mean, how do you stop it? I mean, it's capitalism.
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck.
It's extremely sad. Last weekend, went to the car show that was at the Paradise Valley liquor thing.
Mm-hmm.
But they had a booth down there, and I signed it, and the lady goes, "Sir, do you know what you're signing?" "Yes, ma'am, I do." I do. I'm not down with
Go
fucking-
knock on your door like, "Do you have my $100?"
Well, she goes, "We got the signs and the stickers, right?" Well, I mean, they're all up and down the street. I mean, not that like I don't support it, obviously, but I signed it. I signed the petition. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference.
That's tough. I mean, the other petition, like the hemp bill one, that's a lost battle, man.
Yeah, very true.
I hate to say that. That's a lost battle because that hemp bill was really ignorantly filled out and left all the loopholes for that different versions, like the Delta 8 and the THCA and HHC and blah, 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 blah. Just open the door for all that. They didn't even consider that because they didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
The fucking farmers did.
Well, I guess, in my opinion, as far as all that stuff goes, it really sucks because there's lots of business owners.
Yeah, that's tough.
That are doing,
Yeah, that's tough.
Very successful, I guess.
One of them was on the show. Actually, two of them have been on this show that I know of. One of the OGs and other dude that runs one in North Casper.
Yeah. Man, that was a while ago.
But yeah, that shit sucks.
It does.
They reclassified. Did you see that though?
Yes, I did hear about that. I don't know.
I don't know what to make of that, really, to be honest. I guess it'd be like a foot in the door for decriminalization. It'd probably be, I imagine it'd be kind of like it is now. Not much will change. Just pockets of prohibition and not.
Yeah. Yep. Essentially, some fucking bureaucratic bullshit.
That's right. That's all it is. Do we keep dumping money in the war on drugs, or do we paint this picture like it's a bad thing and ignore that we just let alcohol do this for forever and just like not talk about that, but continue to make this a pariah? Or do we open the door to accepting it?
Yeah.
Or in our case, as a state, like, we don't have the money or the motivation. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to waste any money on it because it's federally illegal. 50% of our land's federal. So.
It's that good old boy state.
Yeah. Pretty much we rely a lot on the feds.
Anyhow, are you ready to stand up?
Yeah. Well, it's been an hour and a half of awesomeness. Check us out.
Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast. All those wonderful places you get your podcast or your music streamed to you. I don't even know what the fuck we're going to call this episode. It doesn't even matter.
You know what? We call it brain food.
Yeah.
The brain food episode.
We
fed the brain. Hopefully
sports.
It's something you guys can chew on.
Yeah.
Feed your brain. It wasn't all nonsense. It was good stuff. It was all good, juicy, hearty topics. Like Campbell's soup for your brain, man.
Laughing and learning. That's what this podcast is about.
I didn't laugh once. Nothing was funny.
Oh, I'm sure these people did.
I hope.
Of course they did. That's why they tune in.
You know you can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
That's right. Hey, y'all be easy. Keep it.
Cheesy and dog sleazy.
And on the flip side.
Yeah.
We're out of here.
Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets.
Yeah.